Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Denver, Colorado. We are at Lightning Labels. Since 2002, they have been providing custom labels and stickers printed lightning fast for customers across the nation. I'm here with the manager, Julie. Thank you for joining us here today. Why don't we begin, first of all, for yourself. How did you get involved in this type of industry with the company here?
Well, I started back in 1987 in printing, and it was flexographic printing then, and then it grew to where I'm in digital printing now, from envelopes to labels, and it's just such a growing business that it's very exciting and dynamic.
Wonderful. You've been at it for some time. So let's start off, first of all, before we discuss some of the products you offer. We're talking about digital printing. Share with us, before digital came along, how was this type of thing done?
Well, it was done flexigraphically, so you had to have a plate for each copy that you were going to print. So it was very expensive and very time consuming. So when digital printing came along, made it very easy for customers to order many copies and small quantities for a reasonable cost. So that's why it keeps growing.
Wonderful. I mean, let me ask you this. Obviously, digital printing is the newer process, but have you even seen digital printing improve throughout the years?
Yes, it's always improving. New equipment's coming out, new processes. So it's very high quality, and again, it's dynamic and continuing to grow in all areas.
Digital printing is basically what you offer here, but more than that, your team really has mastered the process. Share with me some of the state-of-the-art equipment that basically the labels come out of.
Yes, we have HP Indigo presses. We have two of them here, and that's what we print on, and they move into our die cutting equipment, which actually we just purchased a new die cutter, and we received that on Saturday. So we continue to keep on top of the industry trends with the equipment we have.
Wonderful. So obviously the quality is there in digital. Like you say, it was a very slow process before. You offer a great quality product, but you guys basically set a new standard because of the fact that you like fast turnarounds. Why is that important for the company?
Well, fast turnarounds are important because a lot of the customers need their labels quickly. Maybe the label was the last thing they thought about on their product. And once they decide on the design, then they want the label. So having a 48-hour turn for us at Lightning sets us apart from many of the digital manufacturers.
Absolutely. So basically the equipment makes it possible for you to do that, especially for a smaller run, small companies. But quite honestly, the philosophy is really what you're known for, and that's lightning fast.
Exactly, and we do small companies, large companies, and everything in between. So again, the specialty is a lot of copies, small and large quantities, and excellent quality.
Wonderful. Obviously, we can't touch on every type of product you offer out there as far as what you can put labels and stickers on. Let's talk about a few of your popular ones. Let's begin with wine bottles, beverage bottles. What do you offer there?
Yes, we offer wine labels and many types of different labels for wines. We offer beer labels. A lot of people, especially in Colorado, like to brew their own beer and like to put their own label on the beer. So we do those. We do specialty hot sauces, jellies, jams. A lot of people, especially during the poor economy, just turned to entrepreneurs and they started their own business. And so that's where we really found we had a niche.
Well, like you say, being headquartered here in Denver, obviously we are a beer capital here. And really, I see many times folks are basically keeping their empty wine bottles or even beer bottles kind of as an art collection. So obviously you want to make sure it's done right.
Absolutely. And I know for myself, I purchase wine a lot of times by the label. So if the labels are bright and colorful and, talk about where the wine comes from, then, I think most people have a good chance of getting it sold on the shelf.
Wonderful. Another product that you offer out there is that for bath and body products. I mean, quite honestly, you must have hundreds of die sizes and shapes that you guys have to provide because they come in all different sizes.
We do, and we have probably over 1,500 dies. And if we don't have a die that you need for your product or the size you need, then we can purchase it. So first we'll give you the opportunity to go ahead and say, okay, well, we have a die that's close, will it work? And if not, then we'll purchase a die that will work for you.
Wonderful. Once again, being a small company, it's a very customized approach you take with each customer out there. One of the places I would imagine that you really want to get the customer's attention is that in food products, like you said, sauces, that type of thing. Obviously, you want the product to jump off the shelf there. Share with me what you're able to offer as far as some of the food products.
Well, hot sauces, barbecue sauces. What we do is we'll take the customer's artwork and we'll offer suggestions on how to make the label pop. It might be a different type of material, or it might be a different type of laminate that will hopefully make their product stand out on the shelf.
Wonderful. Not only is the label really a marketing tool that really gets a product noticed, but it's also very practical because we're talking about ingredients that are marked. Obviously, accuracy has to be very important.
Absolutely. And what we do is we go through a proofing process. So when we get the artwork for the customer, we proof it and our art department proofs it. We send them a proof to OK. And basically, Gary, it goes through a proofing process 2 times to make sure it's accurate.
Wonderful. Speaking of ingredients, labels, basically the nutraceuticals, that is something that obviously it's got to be right, even government standards, I imagine.
Absolutely, and they continue to change. So a lot of times we can't exact reprint on a nutraceutical label because the standards and the FDA requires something a little bit different. Any health food store that has all the products in it will constantly be changing on what their label looks like because of the government requirements.
Wonderful. Folks, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. On the website, you'll get a clearer idea of all the products that they offer. We've touched on only a few here today. You can also see some great samples of work that they've done in the past. Check out, if you're not sure, you don't have an idea, obviously they've been doing this for many years, so they can help you down that road as well. You can also request a quote right there online, and if you would like, you can order right there online as well. If not, just give them a call. They're basically local here in Denver, Colorado is their headquarters. Let me ask you, we've talked a lot about products here. They're great marketing tools. They can be different. We're talking about exciting, vibrant, or they can be subtle, classy, you name it. What about stickers, labels for even putting on their windows or maybe automobiles? Do you provide that as well?
Absolutely, we do a clear removable that can be printed with anything that the customer would like. You can put it on windows, your sliding glass window, your car window. We've done a lot of different prints for companies who maybe are sending out a direct mail package and they want to send out a window decal of their company or company logo.
Absolutely. Speaking of ideas, if you go to their website, again, it's right there on the bottom of the screen. They've even got an idea tab right there where they give you some ideas of packaging. You can take a look at different samples they have right there. Testimonials are on the website of folks that they've been able to serve in the past. And if you're not sure of the quality you're going to be getting here, request a sample pack. They would be glad to send one out to you as well. And keep in mind, you can do all your ordering right there online. And even though they're using modern, state-of-the-art equipment, they prefer to go ahead and provide old-fashioned customer service for all of their customers. So give them a call. They're just a phone call away. That is Lightning Labels here in Denver, Colorado. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV.